What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of.
My life was very ideal. I just turned 25. I lived downtown within walking distance of all the action. I had very little commitments. I was in a very fun, carefree relationship. I had noticed that I hadn't got my period. I felt like I needed to take a home pregnancy test. I had 2 lines, positive pregnancy test. I was in complete shock and a lot of denial. This isn't real. This isn't what I want. This can't be happening. I went to my OB to do an ultrasound and confirm the pregnancy. When I was in the ultrasound room, she said there's 2. I was instantly in tears, and they weren't tears of joy, they were tears of fear and anxiety. This is not what I want for my life. I didn't want 1 baby, no less 2. I received a lot of pressure, on the father's side to get an abortion. I made an abortion appointment, and I didn't show up for it. I was struggling. My thoughts were, how am I going to tell my parents? What are they going to think of me? A huge thing that I struggled with was that I myself was adopted. My birth mom chose life for me. She gave me a chance to be here and live out a wonderful life. I made finally the 2nd abortion appointment as the pressure continued, and decided that I was going to go to this. That this is what I'm doing. Carrie Key reached out to me and invited me to a woman's place, encouraged me to come in for an appointment. I didn't really want to go.
I knew Jenna from the time she was just a teenager in our youth group. When I came to know that she was in a crisis pregnancy situation, I reached out to her.
I went to a woman's place and I walked in, and I was scared, but when I walked in, there was a sense of comfort, there was a sense of warmth. And then Carrie comes out, and she's always filled with love. She walked me through what the abortion process was. Carrie took me in to do a sonogram.
When Jenna came in for her sonogram and she saw both of those 13-week babies moving around and kicking in both heartbeats, the love that she felt just overwhelmed her, and she was able to really connect with the babies for the first time.
In that appointment, I realized that these boys have a future. Their life, has meaning and purpose. My heart was changed. I didn't feel right about showing up to that next abortion appointment, so I decided to cancel it. In those following weeks, Carrie still reached out to me. She poured love just into me and showed me hope and support. Nash and Nolan were born May 6, 2019. When I first held Nolan and Nash for the first time, it was an indescribable feeling. It was beautiful, it was magical, it was simply the greatest moment I've ever experienced. Seeing their little toes and feet was just such a joyous thing. They wiggled and moved, and it's the cutest thing ever. I've got 20 little fingers and 20 little toes constantly moving at all times. Life with Nolan and Nash is incredible. Everything that I thought that was going to change in my life just simply got better. Everything that I used to be able to enjoy doing, I get to enjoy doing with them. They are the light of my life. My parents moved from California to be here for the birth of their grandchildren, and they bought a house locally, so they're here to stay, and they've been helping taking care of the boys. I've never seen anybody so excited to be grandparents than them. They are just so involved, and I'm so blessed to have them here. Our Woman's Place has helped me so much through this process from day one. I had them to support me and to show me that I'm not alone and that I can be a mom to not only one but two beautiful boys. I think choosing life was probably the best decision I ever made.